All right, guys, welcome to Mission Control episode 3, right? Episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
Today we got a few discussions. We got mumble rappers. Is college worth it? And a little bit of NBA talk, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we planned for today, right?
Yes.
So you want to start over on the mumble rap?
Yeah. So our first topic of the day is mumble rap slash SoundCloud rappers. What we think about them. So.
Oh yeah, SoundCloud rappers is like. Well, you think they're the same thing, right? Mumble rap
Yeah,
and SoundCloud.
they're kind of in the same category. So people like, I don't even know, like Lil Tay. Does that count?
Oh, who's that? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dang, she dropped off big time, dude.
Yeah, Lil Tay. All the Lil people. Who else? Takashi. I'd throw him in that category.
Blueface is kind of, in my personal opinion, in like a different era of his time.
Yeah, I think maybe like somebody like Lil Uzi at first, 21 Savage at first.
Yeah. Or give us a little take on what mumble is.
Mumble rap is basically it's like the new wave that people listen to nowadays. It's when
You give us an example real quick.
Well, I can explain what it is. I don't really have an example, but basically it's when you listen for the simple fact of turning up and you don't really care what the hell they're saying, and then most of the time the people who are rapping aren't really saying anything at all. They're just mumbling.
So okay, Young Thug, I think is a mumble rapper. Do you think he's a mumble rapper?
I think he's not a mumble rapper. I think he's a creative genius. I think he uses his voice as an instrument. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
His voice is part of the music.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking too deep into his music. Okay.
Yeah.
So of course, Migos was hit with the mumble rap. Of course, Culture 2 was pretty much a mumble rap album, right?
Kinda, yeah.
So we got SoundCloud rappers like, some might say Playboy Cardi, some might say
Lil Pump.
Yeah, Little Pump. But
Smoke Perp.
do you think this is the new wave? Because they've gotten hits like crazy. Like they've got into the Billboard now. Like they're destroying people who actually like try to rap.
Right.
So and people are like, in my personal opinion, I think kids are the ones that are actually going into this, right?
Yeah. My opinion on that is I'm gonna quote something that I heard in a Drake album. Nothing Was the Same. He said at the beginning of one song, only real music is gonna last. All that other bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow. And that's honestly, like, I believe in that statement because the way, like, kids are nowadays and the way, like, listeners are nowadays, when it comes to, like, that kind of music, like turn-up music, they listen to it for, like, a day, 2 days, a week,
And it's
a
gone.
month, and then it's gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and let me pull up an example. Do you hear anybody still talking about Gucci Gang? It was like a 1 month,
Yeah,
2 month
like,
thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
So-
exploded and then it's gone.
Yeah.
But do you think mumble rap is gonna stay in 2018? I feel like it
2019?
should. Or
Yeah, 2019.
like this is the year for mumble rap.
I think no. I think this is the year when it slowly starts to die out because I feel like, and I listen to a lot of J. Cole. J. Cole said it best too. Like, people grow up, fans grow up. Nobody stays young forever. Eventually, those same people that are listening, that are, big fans of like the mumble rappers, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna want
The
content.
newer stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Or
gonna
whatever's
want,
in that, right?
right. So, and then what was I about to say? Oh, just to quote J. Cole, his 1985 song, he said, fuck, I got put on the spot.
Yeah, you got put on the spot for that lyric real quick.
Yeah, basically he said along the lines of like, all those people who show up to the concerts and whatnot for mumble rappers, those people are eventually going to stop showing up because they're going to grow the fuck up and they're going to not want to listen to Gucci Gang and stuff like that, you know?
So do producers have a little take on this mumble rap too? Because you talked about how
I think
it's to turn up, right?
Production and then lyrics are two different things. It's more on the artist than it is on the producers. And I'm gonna keep using Gucci Gang as an example because like nobody talks about that shit no more, and it was like the biggest thing for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be listening or talking about Gucci Gang when they're 30 years old.
But then,
yeah,
Bohemian Rhapsody, arguably one of the best songs, right?
I actually don't know about that.
Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen.
Don't know about
It
it.
went like 7 times platinum.
Honestly.
Okay, well, what out of all the songs you ever heard, which one's like your greatest?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your top 5 songs ever?
Ever?
Yeah, or off the top of your head.
That's tough.
Because they were literally, lyrically good and production quality was good, right?
That's fucking tough. I'd have to sit down and like meditate on that shit.
Maria, I'm drunk is probably one of mine.
No, and see, like the thing with you, you're kind of biased, so you're gonna say
Actually,
like,
no. Oh,
3 out of your top 5 is gonna be Travis Scott songs. So like,
you want me to name my top 5 off the top of my head?
Well, go ahead, but it's not gonna be like.
It's Nothing Else Matters, Metallica. Dang, that's a good one.
Yeah, you have to sit down and think about it because
Yeah,
there's a lot of
that's
artists,
a whole different episode.
a lot of songs.
Man,
yeah, we'll talk. We'll save that for another episode. But do I think this is the year that mumble rap ends or whatever?
Now, what do you think is next?
I think mumble rap, especially like SoundCloud, it's way oversaturated. Too many people trying to
Catch into the train.
Yeah, too many Lils out there. Like people need to stop. Like leave rapping to the people who can rap. Stop trying to blow up 15 minutes of fame. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, like
dude.
the face tats too, because SoundCloud rappers are pretty much equivalent to people who have face tats.
Yeah, and I think
and for their clout, right?
Yeah, and like going back like a few years ago, YouTube was the big thing. So Justin Bieber got discovered off of YouTube. You know, he blew up. Then everybody wants to upload a fucking video of them singing on YouTube. Then, you know, a couple people blew up off of SoundCloud. Now everybody wants to go to SoundCloud and become a fucking rapper. So I just think, you know, this is the year.
Yeah, everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame.
Right. This is the year that you're going to see a decline in that. And honestly, like, in a few years, just, again, quoting J. Cole, all these little rappers, all these, like, SoundCloud rappers that are coming up.
Your time's up.
Give them 5 years, they're going to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh, sneak this, dude. Okay, but are there any good SoundCloud rappers, in your personal opinion?
Did 21 come off of SoundCloud? 21 Savage?
He's
gotten better.
I heard him straight off of Savage Mode with Metro.
Right.
That's when I first heard him. Or actually on Birds too, but yeah.
Who else? Ugly God. I think Ugly God, he's a better producer than he is a rapper. Mm-hmm. But he's somebody that I think he'll stick around.
I mean, the face tats is what? Lil Peep?
Lil Peep. Yeah, that's another one. He won't stick around. Lil Xan.
I wonder why he won't stick around.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking of Lil Xan. My bad. I got him confused.
Yeah, Lil Xan.
I'm so sorry for Lil Peep fans out there. I'm so sorry. I was really thinking of Lil Xan whenever he said that.
Yeah, because his music is garbage in my
opinion. Yeah, Lil Xan, not going to stick around. Who else? Just like people like that, man. I mean, only real music going to last.
Because I mean,
all that other bullshit.
Even at that, yeah, we don't know who they are
today and gone tomorrow.
Cause yeah, rap. Or what's your definition of rap though?
Rap
is lyrics, right? Lyrics in a fast pace.
Not always lyrics, because then you have people like Kanye West that make like really good beats and stuff. Like
Take Keith.
Yeah. So there's people who are like production wise, musically, they're really good. Like Kanye West, Ugly God. Those are two people who I think they're not the best rappers, but when it comes to making good music that sounds good, they're
like their vision.
Yeah, they're really good at what they do. And then there's other people like J. Cole, Nas, Jay-Z, Drake, who are, you know.
Oh, you gonna put Drake in that conversation after he dropped Scorpion?
I mean, are we gonna act?
And then the Ghost Riders.
Dude, are we gonna act like Drake hasn't delivered bars in the past?
You're right, Chief. You're right. All right, man. So you wanna do the second one?
Oh yeah. So segueing into our next topic.
Is college worth it?
Yeah. Is college/university worth it?
So me and Jason are currently at a community college nearby, right?
Right.
Down the street from our house, or both of our houses, 15 minutes away. One of the best community colleges is like in the world.
Top
right?
5 community college in the nation.
Yeah. Gator Nation.
We'll cut that part out.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, is college worth it? Honestly, I think we've all heard of those, you know, what's what I'm looking for? I guess black sheep. So like the people who stand out, like Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, just people
Bezos.
like that. Yeah, people
the garage ones.
Yeah, people like that who drop out of high school, maybe even drop out of college, and they become successful. So, do I think you need college or university? No. But at the same time, you better be damn good at something else. You better have a good backup plan.
Yeah, good vision.
You better be smart as hell,
Yeah.
because if you're going to drop out of college or university or even high school, you need to have an ace up your sleeve. You need to have something you're good at. You need to have a talent. You need to be...
Or something you want to do.
Yeah.
That's more important.
you better have 1 million followers and you better be selling T-shirts or something. You better hustle, because if you're gonna drop out and just work at a factory, refinery, or McDonald's 9 to 5 the rest of your life,
Yeah.
that's not good.
So, in my personal take, I think college is necessary for most people because I say 80% of the world has gone through college or education, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, let's do the United States for one. To get a good job, you need a degree. That separates you from the best. You know what I'm saying? Or that separates you. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is the diploma.
That's the baseline. Yeah.
So a diploma is the bottom line, right?
Right.
And then it goes to some college, and then associates, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, right?
Yeah, but then even nowadays, like, everybody's going to college, so you need something that's gonna make you stand out.
Yeah, something that makes you stand out. But college is a safe line. That's what I've always been.
Yeah.
Told.
So all right, I get what you're trying to say. So basically, going to college, it puts you
ahead of everybody else.
Not ahead, but it puts you like on an even playing field, right? So if you drop out, you start off lower than everybody else. But if you graduate, go to college, university, even playing field, you have a fair chance.
Yeah,
now,
you can go anywhere you want.
Anything you do after you graduate is, icing on top of the cake, and that's what's really going to separate you when it comes to being successful.
Yeah, shout out to whoever's watching this like 5 years down the road, and mission control's like blowing up and everything, man.
Hey, yeah.
Something like that, right? But okay, at a university level, people always talk 40,000 a year, 30,000 a year, 70,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? You think that's worth it for that amount of hard work, stress, money, and then 4 years of your life that's gone? Because you are in your prime years when you're in college. You would say your prime years are from 19 to 25, right?
Right.
So do you think it's worth declining your prime years and then filling it with stress, money, hardworking school, no job, you think it's worth it at the end of the day?
You know what? I'm gonna bring up something that I saw earlier today on YouTube that really made me think. I was watching a popular YouTuber. I'm not gonna say his name, but basically he was talking about YouTube money, cashing YouTube checks, and he brought up a good point. He said, "There's no job in the world where you're gonna cash $100,000 check other than like YouTube or entertainment, right?" Yeah. And that really made me think. Like, even if you become a surgeon or a doctor or something crazy, right? At the max, you're gonna get paid maybe 100,000 a year, not in one paycheck.
Yeah,
a year.
Yeah.
So
that's where the hustle's at.
Yeah, divide that up by 12 months. And so I think that really got me thinking, because yes, it's important to have college, university, and like I said before, that starts you off at an even playing field with everybody else. But it's what you do after that, or what you do with that really is going to separate you, because
how hard you hustle for your money.
Yeah. So like the guy in the video that I watched today said, he said, there's no job in the world that's going to allow you to cash in $100,000 check all at once, Besides if you're like the owner of a company or you have millions of fans or something like that. And that's where like the hustle part comes in, and that's where like college and university, they can't teach you hustle. They can't teach you how to go out there and be creative, how to gain support, gain followers. They can't teach you that. They could teach you how to run the business. They could teach you how to calculate numbers, crunch numbers, how to predict trends. Maybe teach you how to predict trends, but they can't teach you how to
the real world experience.
Yeah, they can't teach you how to gain followers, stuff like that. How to hustle, basically.
So you think community college is the better thing, right? Or at least to go community college and then transfer later, or to do all 4 years, or you think just straight?
I would say.
Or what's the route that you're taking, man?
Yeah, I would say, if you can, do 4 years, because if you do 4 years, it's gonna put you right on an even playing field with everybody else. So, because anything less than like 4 years of college, people are gonna see that on a job application. They're gonna be like, all right, you take a couple points off. You're already starting down here. But if you go through college, go through high school, all right, you're gonna have a fair shot, fair chance.
And you can have your dream job too.
Possibly.
Yeah. So to a certain extent, yes, it is, but you also have to hustle for what you want.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna give you $100,000 check. No one's gonna give you $1 million in your bank account.
Exactly.
You have to go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's probably like the thing that they don't teach you in high school. Like they teach you, yeah, okay, go make 50K a year if you want, right?
You could make that from a job, but you can't make that all at once in one paycheck.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, money runs the world. Everybody knows that. You can't do anything without money. So I would way rather work as hard as I can and come home to like Corvettes and a big ass house and money in my bank account. Then I don't try hard. I don't hustle, and then I'm living out somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's the hustle that they don't teach you, but that's the most important thing.
Right.
Because even if you had 2 jobs or something like that, but like let's say you make it successful on something, your life will be. You have one life to live, man. That's probably like the one thing that I tell myself every day. You have one life to live. You gotta make it wild, man. You gotta like be a billionaire. You gotta be this. You gotta be that, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm learning right now. That's what YouTube kind of do me. Like, there's a million creators out there, right?
Yeah, you gotta stand out.
Yeah, you gotta stand out, man. There's people in the trenches working for you. There's people that have been here longer, work harder, have better videos. But you're the one that's trying your hardest to get out there, right? Mm-hmm. And that's you and me both. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you make YouTube videos, I make YouTube videos. I stream. You do this, you do that, right? Mm-hmm. And we're both in the trenches right now, but we're hustling as hard as we can. That's why we're doing the podcast too. Like, it's a fun thing, but we're hustling too, right?
Yeah.
So enough of that talk. You wanna go to our next discussion?
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think about is college worth it? Segueing into our next topic, we have basically we're gonna be talking about like NBA awards, who we think is gonna win. MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, all that good stuff. So I guess I'll start it off. MVP candidates for this season. I think obviously.
What are we gonna go off of? Wins?
Okay, look. Here's my thing.
Points per game.
The Lakers can reach the playoffs, I think you automatically have to throw LeBron in MVP conversation just because the Lakers haven't been in so long.
Yeah.
Then you also have our reigning MVP James Harden. So you have to throw him in there just because he won it last year. Other than that,
did he deserve it last year? No,
I think he did.
LeBron had better stats, but all right.
I think he did. No. Well, because I think he deserved it off the simple fact he got snubbed like 3 years in a row.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, he deserved it eventually. Put it that way.
So who are your top 3 runners and why?
I say LeBron, James Harden, and Giannis, and maybe Westbrook, just because stats.
Yeah, statistically.
Yeah, statistically.
So yeah, I'm right in your alley. I think I'd say more than like a top 5. I want to open up broader, but just off it has to be off wins.
Right.
Winning is like probably the most important thing, and then points per game and obviously like statistical stuff like that. And then right now LeBron's hurt, right? He's been out for like what, say 2 weeks, 3 weeks from a groin, and he's gonna come back soon. But I think LeBron, Harden, Curry, Giannis, and maybe Kawhi, since the Raptors are doing so damn good right now.
Yeah.
That's like my top 5 for right now. But who do I think or who do I hope is Giannis? Because honestly, he's by himself. He's carrying the Bucks. The Bucks have a good team. I'm not gonna lie.
If they make it far, he might win it for sure.
Yeah, but James Harden is historically doing really good right now. He's averaging like 40 points in this week.
Dude, the past like 10 games, he's averaged like 35 plus points. Like
which is a crazy amount. Which he did that last year. Yeah, he's on sicko mode right now. But that's a crazy amount. LeBron, of course, is hurt, so his MVP transition is kind of declining right now because you have to play an entire season at least. You can't just be out for 2 months.
Most of the season, yeah. And
then of course, Giannis is doing his own thing. The Raptors are doing real good, so Kawhi is of course always been up there.
Right.
And then Curry, the Warriors have been struggling, but
it's Curry, dude. Like,
yeah.
He's too big. He's famous as shit. Let's be honest.
Do you think if anybody has like like probably like a month left before playoffs, if someone goes off, who do you think is gonna do that? And who would you like to introduce into your MVP?
That's a good question. So, who do I think might be like a dark horse?
Yeah, like who's gonna be like the dark horse? Like they're gonna come out of nowhere and just surprise everybody. Because this is the beginning of the season, man. We're like what, little under halfway.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be somebody that breaks out.
So
and Kemba Walker, dude.
Yeah. I think the dark horse for this NBA season is going to be. That's tough. Maybe. And I'm going to just throw this out there because he's never won it before, but he's up there as far as like NBA players go. I'm going to say Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. So if the Celtics go on a run, Kyrie's averaging like what, 32 a game?
Yeah.
You think it's possible for him to win?
I think it's definitely possible for Kyrie to win MVP. I mean, he's up there as far as NBA players go. That's no question asked. I just think he needs to
step up his game, right?
He just needs to become a killer because right now he's being a point guard. He's being a good point guard. But to be an MVP, you have to stand out. Yeah, you have to be a Mamba. You have to be a killer. You know what I mean?
That Mamba mentality.
Exactly, and that's what I think he's missing right now. So
do you actually put KD in your top 5?
No, just because the team he's on and like he has hella help, you know.
Yeah, so if Giannis and KD switched, do you think KD would win it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I hopefully pray to God Giannis wins, man. He's deserved it.
I think he should win it for the simple fact I don't want to see like the same.
Or Anthony Davis. We haven't even talked about Anthony Davis, dude. He's going on a run right now.
I don't know.
And do you think he's gonna go to Lakers?
Nah. I don't. Nah.
Do you think that you're gonna give him like $240 million and make him stay?
That's a whole other conversation. We need to move on.
All right, so we got a defensive player of the year. Who won it last year?
I want to say
Gobert, right?
Yeah, Rudy Gobert.
Or was it Gobert?
Yeah, it was Rudy Gobert.
Okay, yeah, I think it was Gobert. Who do you think wins it this year?
I don't know, man. It could be anybody.
Cause like, so
wait. I take that back. I think it's Paul George because I think he leads the league in steals right now. So, off of steals,
and he's going off too.
Yeah, off of steals. Plus, he stepped up his game since he got injured. I think defensive player of the year for this season is going to be Paul George because he leads the league in steals.
So he's defensive player, but not in the conversation for MVP.
Yeah, because I think
he's averaging MVP numbers right now.
In order to be an MVP, you have to be all around and be able to carry a team on your own, which I don't think he's able to do on his own. You know what I mean?
Because he can't.
Yeah. So an MVP is somebody who is able to, be an all-around player, carry the team on their own, and it has to be like a leader of the team, right? Yeah. Paul George is not the leader of his team. Mm-hmm. Paul George.
Well, Kyrie isn't either.
Huh?
Kyrie isn't either.
Who's the leader of the team then?
Well, if it's not Kyrie, or because it's built different.
Well, yeah.
Because the Celtics, they are a team.
All right, but let's keep it with OKC. So Paul George is not the leader of his team. Paul George cannot carry the team on his own. So I think that is why he would win.
And that's why you think KD's out too, because KD's not the leader of the Warriors.
Yeah, he's not the leader of the Warriors. He could probably carry them, but he's not the leader. And so I think, that's why Paul George is not MVP. He's defensive player because, why I said earlier, but definitely not MVP.
All right, so next, of course, is the big question. Most improved player?
Most improved player. That's tough.
JaVale. In my personal opinion, JaVale's like, he stepped up to his position, man. Like,
yeah,
he knew LeBron came in and, he had to do what he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna defer to you. I'm gonna just go with your answer and say JaVale.
JaVale.
Yeah. Next, Rook of the Year, Luka. That's easy.
Yeah, he's probably gotten the most hype too.
Yeah, he's.
Hey, you heard of Ben Simmons?
Didn't he get it last year?
What? Yeah, he's gonna get it this year too.
Wait, what?
I think he might.
Is he qualified?
No, I think Luka.
That's a lock.
Yeah, honestly, he's gotten the most hype. He's gotten game winners too, and he's honestly become a leader of the Mavericks.
He's a lock for Rook of the Year. Coach of the Year, I think, and this person, I don't think they've won it yet, and I think they deserve it because of what they did last year and what they're starting to do this year. Brad Stevens from the Boston Celtics. He's an excellent coach. I think based off what he did last year, Kyrie went down, Marcus Smart went down, Gordon Hayward went down. They were playing all bench players, and they still made it to the third round of the playoffs. Not to mention this year, they're doing pretty good considering, a bunch of people coming back. They're going to have to find that chemistry and stuff. He's an excellent coach.
What's the Celtics record right now?
I think...
Off the top of your head, do you know?
I have no idea, but they're top 4 in the East for sure. So, I think, Brad Stevens from the Boston Celtics, he definitely deserves it. I don't think he's won it before, and yeah, he's an excellent coach. I think
the Celtics are 25-15, which is not the worst, but not the best either.
Yeah, exactly. They're top 4 in the East
and
for sure.
You could tell, like, just by the way the Celtics play, they play as a team. They like the Thunder run it off Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers run it off
LeBron.
Yeah, so the Celtics are really like one of the most all-around teams that actually do plays and let everybody get their own hustle in, right?
Yeah.
That's what you feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the last one, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, guys, that's all we have for this podcast. Let us know what you think. Leave us some ideas for what you guys want to see in the future. Tell us if you liked it.
And any other things you want to talk about, right?
That's pretty much it. You have any final comments?
No, that's pretty much it. Follow us, AstroBoy, on Twitch, Instagram, BabyBoy on YouTube. Yep. What's your Instagram, man?
YouTube.com/BabyBoy with 2 Y's. My Instagram is at Jason with like 3 S's, I think, _V. You can follow me if you want. You don't have to. I'd rather you follow me on YouTube. But that's pretty much it for this episode, right?
All right. See you guys later, man.
All right. See y'all.